So the night that you got hurt, you did all the soul searching, the Facebook post.
The rant.
This is the worst thing ever.
Right.
Wondering if you should just pack it in, right?
Yeah.
Now that you're basically almost out the other side, you look back through this whole experience. How would you describe it?
Well, I mean, it's one of those moments. You know, I think we all have moments like this in life where it just seems like that day is never going to end. You know, it just seems like the moment that you're in just feels like the darkest moment to you. You know, you personally feel like, I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can come back, you know, and you have to issue that challenge to yourself and try to respond to it.
Now, this past week, you're running around all over. You're introducing your new Kobe 9 shoe.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you talked when you first got hurt about, hey, maybe I should just retire. You know, we look at Michael Jordan's post-retirement. He went into the merchandising, had his own shoe line. Could you imagine this, you know, being your full time right now? Did you ever seriously consider it?
Well, yeah, I mean, that night, absolutely, because it's, you know, you're tired. And I just finished my 17th year in the NBA, 17 years, and my body's hurting, and now I just ruptured my Achilles, and I know the amount of work it's going to take to try to get back to play, and it's like, do I really want to do this, you know? So, I mean, the finality becomes more realistic.
And as you said, I mean, look, you are getting on to that 20 years of tread on the tires. Then you have this injury. Trying to come back now. How good do you think you can be?
Well, I think I'll be okay. My game has to evolve. I'm not going to be as explosive as I was, you know, 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even last year for that matter. But you have to be willing to make those adjustments and, you know, honestly self-assess and figure it out from there.
What do you think it's going to be like when you do step back out on the court?
You know, I don't know. I've given it some thought, and just for the fact of trying to compose myself and say, well, I have a game to play, so I have to try to detach myself as much as possible from what's going on.
Can you do that?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. But it's hard. It'll be hard for sure.
And you just signed a contract extension that got a lot of press.
Sure.
2 more years, $48 million, and you will still, as a team, have cap room. But look, you do take up space with this contract, and if you took up a little less space, then you'd be able to sign more players.
Sure.
You are competitive. You want to win another title. Was there any point in your mind where you said, hey, maybe I should take less money so we can sign more guys?
Well, yeah. I mean, the Lakers know that about me and felt like they could, you know, take care of me the way that they wanted to take care of me in terms of rewarding me for past performance and future performance, whatever it may be, and still build a championship contender. So they felt comfortable in being able to do that, and I'm not going to argue with that, that's for sure. But at the same time, I still think it's kind of it's weird because players are put in a position where they have to have those conversations. It's like, well, the owners want to complain about the cap, but they're the ones that instituted the cap to begin with. So don't complain about something that you instituted.
Right, and talk about sacrificing for the team.
Because
and
then
all
the
that
player
stuff.
is put in a position where he has to make a choice based on public perception, and I don't think that's fair.
All right, you once said, if you see me in the fight with the bear, pray for the bear.
Right.
Is that still going to be true when you come back?
Yeah, Bear's having a hard time. I'm beating the bear pretty good right now. He's going to get me one day, but you know, today ain't that day.